Cheese Quest TV. Thank you, Draga. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind. Since the ads are starting, I'm gonna take a quick break. You guys can play the word game while I'm away. I'm just gonna be back here in a little bit, but stay out of trouble. And we're gonna play some more. Goosebump inducing? What's goosebump inducing? The audio clip? Oh no. The man ball. Oh god. Alright, I'll be right back. So, if you're here for a feet stream, you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna be the very best. My mom, she told me not to eat the Pokemon. I said, that seems like a good idea. We gotta put it in the theme song because people have been confused about that lately. This is what you wanted, chat, right? This is what you wanted. Our engine runs on mistakes here. Uh-oh. No! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to actually hurt somebody. Where's she going now? You know? Oh, you moonwalk. You're fast and slippery. I shouldn't say things like that. No, chat, don't, chat. Chat, we talked about this. You're not supposed to give me away so fast. Like, you gotta, like, lead in with, like, oh, she's a great person. Like, she, like, gives to charity and occasionally commits crimes. Like, you gotta, like, soften the blow. My bloodlust cannot be satisfied. What? You know what? I'm on a murder spree. Come on. Kill that man, step on his head so it looks like an accident. Look, it's better to go to jail than to die at my hands, I would think, right? I was trying to be all cozy and like comfy for this stream today, but yet I default back to my old ways. Fuck the Aristocats. He broke his legs. I broke his legs. But truly, honestly, don't eat the Pokemon. I'm gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I'm a cool kid. Right? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a cowboy person? Pew pew, shoot my guns. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Chat, tell me I'm cool. I'm bald. My dad's a scientist. He kills people. Alpaca chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw. And if my day keeps going this way, I just might break your fucking face tonight. I don't think this is good, is it? For the sake of this drawing, I need to know your credit card numbers and the that little 3-digit code. And the expiration date too. Just for the purposes of this drawing though. It's important. You hear how sticky it is? I'm so excited for race. Say you love me or I'll kill you. It got a little weird. I need to speak with your manager. These are not the droids you're looking for. I gotta give them a little razzle dazzle. That's what I give. Let me prepare myself mentally and emotionally and physically. Oh, Dark Souls time, how I hate this game. Oh, you came out of nowhere, I didn't expect to see you here, sir. Oh, Dark Souls time, it's the time of year we hate. I'm rolling around on the ground sometimes because that's the only thing I know how to do. It's a terrible time. This man has got some shield. He's got another friend, and everything is great. My girl wants to bury bodies all the time, bury all the bodies all the time. It doesn't fit quite as well. Bananas and pajamas, they slowly poison you. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Uh-oh. Do you ever just feel like sometimes you just need like a really good think and you just feel like climbing down in like an old abandoned well somewhere where like no one knows you're there and just sitting in like the darkness for like day and night with not really much food and like a very small supply of water just so you can like, you know, really think about things.
In an old abandoned well.
Yeah, you know. It was sincere. It was. I am gonna legitimately miss Clarence after I stab him and let all the air empty out of him and commend his soul into whatever balloon hell exists. Because you know Clarence isn't getting into balloon heaven. Not with the life he's led. No. It's straight to balloon hell for Clarence. I'm wondering, I wish there was a way I could like pause that so you guys don't lose your I didn't mean to click on chatting either. So you guys don't lose your progress. Cause you guys were killing it that round. You're doing level 3, but sorry. Thank you for the follow, Riker Rose. Alright, we're gonna keep going a little bit longer. I thought we were streaming for longer than we were, but I'll go another hour or so. As long as I still feel okay. Popping open an Asahi, come in the site. Miss Zebra by a that's what always kills me is like, I'm really bad at that. Oh, Circa, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of this audio. Alright, we're still feeling this ball. The man ball is ready. Goddamn Circa for being such a... I think you guys could probably hear it. It might have been a little soft, but... Circa's too talented. Circa's so talented as a tech goddess. We gotta be careful around Circa. the like... Clipping it together, too, is like what cracks me up. You heard it good. That's what we have now. You also have... Oh, hello, camera. You also have all the, I think this is... Daddy, 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 daddy. Oto-san. Father. Chichi. That's also from Circa. Which, if you go to Circa stream, there's other clips of me saying shit like that, too. I think the one that you have for that in Circa stream is me going, why do I always call myself daddy? Which is what I always ask myself after I play that clip back, too. But also, Draga, that was very kind of you. I was kind of rushing into the ad, so I didn't want to miss. But that was very kind of you to give that to Cheese on the pot, on the flower pot. And I think that was such a kind and generous move that I decided during the break that I'm gonna write your name on the pot too. I'm gonna go a little bit off script, but I just think that was a very nice gesture, and I like to reward kind gestures. But I'm picking the color. That's the. You're gonna be black. And I'm gonna have to write it kind of small just because I'm running out of room. Alright, making sure I spell this correctly. 987. Like a countdown. But I think kind acts deserve recognition. And I thought that was very sweet of you. So. Speaking of being sweet, Circa just gifted some ghost coasters. It's difficult to say. Type join. I think it's exclamation point join or regular join. I can't remember what it is, but type those in the chat so you can be entered for that. It's a time-based thing. You have 180 seconds. So guys, if you're awake, if you're around, if you're sleep typing, type both with the exclamation point and without, because I'm not sure which one it is. I know it says join by itself, but I'm concerned it might not just be join. So try both if you want to win. Maybe you'll increase your chances. Who knows? But thank you, Circa, and thank you, Mac, for gifting to AM from Texas. I appreciate that too. Mac's just slowly like slinking in here, being like, "Thinking you're gonna slip under the radar, Mac? I see you. I see you and your kindness." Oh, you gifted. Oh, thank you. So you're making it even, Mac. I see what you're doing. Oh, Epi, try to do it without the capital. I don't know if the capital makes a difference either. And try it without the exclamation. Like I said, I really need to figure this out. I tried to set it so you didn't need to do the exclamation point, but I don't know if it worked. I still haven't. I'll probably have to do some sort of like test on my own. There you go, Epi. Sorry. I know it's so stressful, right? Thank you, Mac, though, for balancing it out. But yeah, you can win some sweet coasters. Join the Dang, I don't know if that one will work. I don't know if join the will work. Doing the katakana. What are you doing? What are you doing? Join. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Jerks at black. I thought you would be somebody who would like that would like the black marker. So I summed it well. Yeah, isn't that? I think that's such a good. Sammy, Dad. Dad, don't forget to type exclamation point join too, just in case. I guess the katakana's out of the bed. I love that feature though. I really think that's like a very smart, cool feature. My only thing I don't like about Fourth Wall. There's only one thing I don't like about Fourth Wall. And I actually been meaning to like make some more merch because I really, they make it super easy to like make merch and like good quality from what I can tell. The thing I don't like about it is, and just so you guys know, because I think this is important to know, if you buy directly, like gifting through Twitch, this doesn't apply. It's only if you like go to somebody's site directly and buy yourself. Oh, look at that. See, good deeds come around, because now Draugr, you won one of the coasters, and Sammy, you won one of the coasters. Sammy, I think this is your second time winning. Sammy's a lucky lad. I don't know why I wanted the alliteration, I'm sorry. Lady lad, a lucky son. But yeah, thank you Circa. But the thing about Fourth Wall, in case you guys didn't know, if you go, unless they've fixed this in the meantime, but if you go and directly buy from a site, like a streamer site or even like any independent person, the streamer can see your full name and address, like wherever you send it. It doesn't apply to Twitch. Like if you gift through Twitch, all I see is like your name, your Twitch name. But I did notice that it is like grayed out, so you have to like click on the thing to like see the address. But it is something, if you're somebody where you're like, you don't want a streamer or somebody, you want to support them but you don't want them to like know your personal name or your address, things like that. That's the only like thing I really don't like. But you can support by like gifting through Twitch, but you like buying personally. Yeah, that's the only, I don't understand. Like there's no need for the streamer to like know the address, to know like the shipping, because they handle it all internally. So I was really disappointed when I saw that, because I'm not going to do anything malicious with that information. I honestly fucking couldn't care like what any of your real names are, where you live, things like that. I don't care. But there might be some people who do use that information, so I just want people to be aware of that before you go and like start like you going on everyone's Fourth Wall and buying stuff. Just make sure you're like okay with that, or have like a PO box or fake name or something. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing, is like I wouldn't care if Circa knew my address. Like I would be fine. Like so that's the thing, is like there's certain people where like, and I have given my address to some people because I have like had like Helly had it. Now she doesn't because I moved. But some people I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. But like there's other people where like maybe I want to support them, but maybe I don't want them to know like my legal name, or I don't want them, or like my big thing is like maybe you want to write like a fake name or something. That might be like if you don't want people to put stuff together. I think that's what happens when you redeem it. I don't think that means you like, but there you go. My Huckleberry right there. Sammy redeeming their gift. Yeah, not bad for waking up at 3 a.m. You cannot put down legal. Yeah, can't you put like, yeah, your illegal name? Yeah, I was gonna say you can definitely, yeah, because you can definitely put Twitch handles, because I've done that. You don't have to put somebody's legal name as long as you have the address. It usually doesn't matter. I think the only time where maybe that comes into play if they have like a doorman or something, or certain apartment complexes. If you don't have your name, like sometimes the postman will be like strict and not like match the name or whatever.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. He sounded more than muttering. He actually sounded like he had a very nice voice. There you go. Thanks for the redeem, guys. You could totally mail to like, yeah, if you're personally mailing it. Like if you go to like a FedEx or something and you have just like a box, you can mail it. But sometimes like the mailed person may not get it to the right door if it's like one of those where they like have to match the name. But yeah, if you're buying stuff, then yeah, it's like sometimes your payment gets matched to it. Yeah, here's my Twitch profile. Yeah, then you just pull up your iPad and you're like, here's my Twitch. Like, I'm Revachol, thank you. Like 1 through 9. All of the names by Butt Smasher 99. Yeah, because Butt Smasher 1 through 98 were taken, Mac. Next question. Oh man, yeah, imagine them picking it up at the post office and having to explain why they were Butt Smasher 99. I mean, we've had this talk before, but it's like, what if you still had the first email address you ever made? And some of you probably are using I'm using the second email address I've ever created. Except I moved from Hotmail to Gmail, because like, Hotmail. Nothing against you if you're using Hotmail, but I do have concerns. But the first email I ever created, if I had to still use that for business purposes, man, that would be be hard to explain to people. I mean, it wasn't anything bad. It was just Fizzbam the Fabulous. That was my first email ever, which probably tells you a lot about me. You filled out everything that's awesome. You don't think you've ever won any. Oh, this is great then, Jogger. Isn't it great? Like I don't win things too frequently. I definitely have won things more frequently, like later in life. When I was a kid, I never won like fuck all. I run fuck all when I was a kid. I just like didn't have the luck. But honestly, I don't care, because now when I win stuff, I'm like hell yeah, because I don't expect to win. You read an article about passwords and they showed what numbers are least used. Well, not anymore. Your first one was your in real life name at Hotmail, then Gmail. Now you have your own domain. You watched a TikTok skit about that? Oh, man. Yeah, mine now is like basically a variation of my real name, which is Revachol. I even made like a Gmail for Revachol, like the Twitch, because I was like when I first started, I was like, maybe I'll get big enough that like people will want to like do like sponsorships. Big Milk will contact me for a sponsorship, and I'll like I don't know. I just wanted to have the option where like if I did have some sort of thing where like people wanted to get in touch with me as Revachol to do like media stuff or whatever, I was like, I should have an email for this. I forget what the password is. I don't even remember the email address. I'm so bad at that shit. I can't like keep track of it. How do you keep track of that, Wendy? I can't keep track of any of that shit. Yeah, I've been trying to like woo the Big Milk Corporation since day one to sponsor me. They're prejudiced because I can't consume milk. Really just I feel like that's not fair. But yeah, I'm still waiting on that Big Milk sponsorship. One of these days. What if it's Big Milk? I don't know. They got clips of me drinking it now, so. Really loves milk, that guy. That's kind of like, that sounds so questionable though. That's one you definitely wouldn't want to have to put on your resume. She keeps up with all the emails but not remembering her password.
A simple little cadence.
So I'm about the same.
He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
I'm the law. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. Dorker Strange, welcome in. Oh my god. So many generous raids today. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. What were you playing? What were you doing? But welcome in, raiders. I'm sorry to everyone who's seen. We've been blessed with the raids. The raids down from Africa today. That is a Toto reference. But so I'm sorry to anyone who's had to hear this like several times, but I'm Revachol, variety streamer. Usually play a lot of crafting survival games, but today we are celebrating the second part of our 1,000 followers celebration. We reached 1,000 followers, so I am currently in a cosplay right now. My hair is not normally this weird jet black. But I'm cosplaying as one of the characters in the game we were playing right now, which is Disco Elysium, which is a great game, but I've never finished it. So I promised my chat we would finish it if I reached 1,000 followers, and so here we are. We also had some sub goals earlier. We've smashed those out of the park, so don't worry about those. But I'm happy to have you here. What were you playing? What were you up to? Also, if you need to raid and run, I totally get it. I'm currently in Tokyo, so it's only 6 p.m. for me, but I know for a lot of like US-based folk, it's really, really late at night. So if you need to go to sleep, by all means. But also a lot of people tend to fall asleep to my stream, so you're welcome to lurk if you want to. I'll try not to be too like out of control. Hey, Cresere? Please correct me, I'm so sorry. I'm sure that, like, I'm not... Cresere? Am I close? I'm not gonna do my usual thing where I say it like 10 times and then ask if I'm close, because then the person's like, yeah, you got it. And then I'm like, well, wait, which one? I got it, okay. Cresere, I will try to remember that. I'm so sorry. Cyberpunk, nice. Cheese Quest, hello. Cheese Quest, you got your name. Don't look at, I got a little smudge, but don't worry. You got your name on the flower pot because the lovely Jogger requested. I can call you Krez for short. Okay. Thank you for the follow too. I appreciate that. I'll do my best. Hello Asthmatic as well. Welcome in. But again, yeah, if it's late, you need to go take care of yourself. Yeah, exactly, Dorker Strange. Like if you need to go because you're gonna, I know a lot of you, I think it's like what, like it's Monday night, very, very early. Go take care of yourself, please. I'll catch up with you another time, 100%. Actually, I'm gonna write your name down right now, so I remember to catch you later. I love the name too, Dorker Strange. You'll fit right in here. This is a chaotic place here. But we'll switch back to game though for now. And my stream deck is broken, so I'm doing everything manually. So if I'm even more like kind of discombobulated than usual, that's part of it. But yeah, I'm currently cosplaying as Lieutenant Kim, who's the one on the right in the bottom there with the orange jacket. That's why we're both wearing orange. And I have my glasses on. Oh, you're Cynthia's roommate. Oh, I know you. Yes. Oh my god. I've seen you several times. Oh my god. You're the best. I didn't know you streamed separately. Oh, this makes total sense now. Also, Cynthia looked amazing today. I'm sorry I didn't catch your stream, and I'm sorry I'm like bragging about your roommate. But she was playing Rekka earlier today, and she looked like amazing. She had like, she was just decked out, and she had the awesome glasses chain. So let her know that later. But yeah, get some sleep. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, now you're hilarious though. You're super, super funny. You made that chain. Oh my god, you're funny and talented. Oh my god, I love it. But don't let me keep you. Go to sleep because I have a bad habit of like chatting too much. But yeah, take care of yourself. Thank you again for trusting your community here. Good night to Sammy as well. All of you staying up super late. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you popping in when you wake up at night, probably because I'm too loud. Jen knows what I'm talking about. But I appreciate you, all of you. But yes, please take care of yourselves. Make sure to be asleep and like rest, take care of yourself, eat, drink, water, sleep. What else I miss? I'm sorry I outed you, Jogger. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. I felt like, but Jogger got just rewards because Jogger got a gifted set of coasters from Circa. We've had a lot of very, very generous people today. Betty White sings Toto's Africa? I'm gonna have to look this up later. Yeah, I know, Jen. You're never living it down. I'm originally, so my family's Czech, asthmatic, yeah, so, Circa's also purchasing more coasters. Sorry about the mess coaster. Circa's like, that one's for me. That one's for Circa. Yeah, so I lived in Brno in the Czech Republic for a little bit. I can't remember any Czech though. especially now that I'm learning Japanese. I live in Tokyo now, so almost all my Czech is gone, other than simple words like pivo, prosim, jeszcze jedno pivo, prosim, things like that, the important stuff. But yeah, Revachol, for anyone who doesn't know, is like a Slavic. She's like a Slavic water demon. There's also a really famous opera by Dvorak that I enjoy. It's basically the story of like if you took the Little Mermaid story, but everyone dies. That's Revachol. So it's really great. You should check it out someday. Cheese Quest. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you for the hydrate as well. How you're liking the Zelda as well, Cheese Quest. I felt that's such a cute game. I'm like you and Draw Curiosity were playing that lately. Although I'm secretly waiting for Cheese to get back to playing Yakuza. Although it's just gonna make me want to play Yakuza again. So what's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike. Scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
I kind of like this guy's voice. Most die in the OG version. Yeah, that's true. In the original like Little Mermaid, which I've never actually fully read the original Little Mermaid, but I know like the general idea of it. I think yeah, this Revachol was kind of like on the same lines. There's actually a podcast where I talked about it. That's the Monsters, Myth, and Mayhem podcast, which is by Silver, who I mentioned earlier in the stream and who pops in now and then. I hope Silver's asleep. But yeah, I actually talked like way too much on that stream. I kind of like am embarrassed when I listen to that because I'm like, I would need to just shut up. I talked way too much. But I basically give like a full summary of that opera. They would find out sooner or later. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, I'm getting there, Circa. We've threw a ball into the sea. We're talking to Tommy the man right now. We're definitely gonna be in the same old folks home, Circa. And we're gonna be driving those nurses nuts. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had a rough day. No, yeah, don't force yourself to stream if you don't feel up to it. That never turns out well. Usually like if you that was one of the biggest things I had to get over when I was like first starting streaming, was I felt like I always had to stream because I had this fear that like people would forget about me or like be disappointed in me if I didn't keep my stream schedule perfect and didn't like always stream. And this is when I was working I was working a full-time job. I was like an overworker as well. I still am, but that was like I was really, really, really pushing myself too hard. And there were some days where I just needed to not stream. I really should have just taken a break, but I would like try to force myself to stream. And you could tell like no one was having fun. Like I wasn't having fun. Chat wasn't having fun. Like it just was. If you go into it already kind of like drained and not having a good day, it's not worth it. I've learned the hard way that you gotta like protect your mental health. So I hope you feel better though. Yeah, Wendy's being nice and giving you some miso soup, which I that's my comfort. Lovely bowl of miso soup. Ooh, your gamepad's here. That's Max Comfort. Max Comfort is a gamepad. Oh man.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Miso is the best. Yeah. Although it's funny, I used to eat miso like almost every day when I lived in the US. And since moving to Japan, I think I'd eat it maybe like a couple times a month at best. Winter's coming though, so maybe I'll eat it some more once the weather cools down a bit. But it is funny that I went from eating it like almost every day to essentially like now very rarely eating it. But part of it's because I don't have a stove. Still don't have a stove. My goal this winter, I'm in the process of trying to sell my house in the US. If that sale goes well, which unfortunately right now it's looking a little dicey, but if that sale goes well, I will buy myself a little stove here. Honestly, I'll probably end up buying one either way, but if I can sell that house, it'd be really nice. Ooh, putting in oatmeal is a good idea too. Yeah, it's very healthy. Yeah, very healthy and savory. Your comfort is solitude. Well, now you have miso too, thanks to the lovely Wendy, who's like the opposite of solitude. So honestly, Wendy's kind of being nice, even though you basically just said that you're comforted when you don't have Wendy. Thank you for the miso, Wendy. I appreciate you. Oh, you tried sushi on like your 4th trip to I get it though. I totally get it though, to me. There's like so many other things that are like higher up on the ranking to try. Oh, 50 bowls. It's a nice round. I didn't even notice that. Nice work. Miso isn't really given too many times either in chat, so that's impressive. Yeah, my top goal when I moved here, my first thing I wanted to really, really eat was shiosapa. And I still get it now and then, not as often as I would like. I would like to have more shiosapa. Mac, don't even joke about such things. That's so cruel. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Tommy.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Oh, so now we think we're in the after. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
What's mazout? Ooh, yeah. Chawanmushi. That's another good one. Very comforting. A lot of like Japanese food I feel like is like very light. Well, until you start getting to like yakitori and like toriniku and stuff. But a lot of it's like very kind of like light and comforting. But my complaint is that a lot of times it doesn't like fill you up that much. Like a couple hours later you're like, oh, I'm hungry again. And that's kind of like how I feel with chawanmushi. Yeah, Gesundheit. Hey Bowtie, how's it going? Extravagantly phrased, but I could roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say it again? Only a little less plotting. I'll just say number 1. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not gonna ask encyclopedia. Fuck encyclopedia.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.